On a break, the 1, Ghostly Casper. They're off and trotting. Good beginning inside. DW's point man showing hustle getting away. Henry just lost Mass Market, who made a break on him getting away from the starting gate. Off stride at the inside. Tuscan Prince blew up. Tuscan Prince is off stride. Even money favorite goes down the drain early, though he's right with the pack going into the turn. Snowpiercer and McDonnell shot to the front. Zeron just lost a 3-hole city. Dewey, Dealin, and Y, who's miscued. He's up in the center of the racetrack trying to get his act together. The opening quarter is 27-4. In Breakapalooza, it's Snowpiercer leading the way. DW's point man, his pocket shadow. Osceola continuing third. Deadline Hall fourth. Fifth inside to Passerino. The sixth one is Oh Look Magic. Then Tuscan Prince. A bigger gap back to Ghostly Casper, followed by Dewey, Dealin, and Y. And there goes Osceola. Called on by McNair to sprint up and take command. Osceola finds the lead, coming to the half. They're there in 57-1. Osceola, the new leader. Snowpiercer back to second. DW's point man Passerino. First over outside Oh Look Magic, grabbing cover Tuscan Prince. Then a chased along Deadline Hall as the field sweeps into the final 3/8 of the mile. Big tactical advantage here for Osceola. He's the king of this castle. Snowpiercer rides pocket. First up third is Oh Look Magic, towing Tuscan Prince, who broke earlier. Right back in it he is, tracking cover from in fourth. 3/4 in 125-3, and the leader made a break. Osceola, this has been a wild super final, and Snowpiercer is on the lead, trying to shock us all at 32-1. McDonnell calls on him for some deep stretch toughness. Here comes DW's point man off the ground, saving trip. Off stride again, Tuscan Prince. Snowpiercer. McDonnell calling on him for another 16th of toughness here. It's still Snowpiercer. DW's point man is inching in. Snowpiercer's almost there. Snowpiercer on the inside holds on for a super final shocker in 155-1.
Didn't take long for our first shocker of the night. So McDonnell from one extreme to the other. He goes with a 1-9 shot, cruises. Then here, a similar trip, and I've talked about this over the years, and I'm not...
All right, guys. I can't believe we got nosed out, Rob. Not at the 8, but not the 4 in the big 5.
Robert Reed Jr. here in the winner's circle with Louis Philippe Waugh, winning driver aboard DW's point man. First of all, Louis, that was as tight as it gets at the wire there. I'll be honest, I didn't think you got there. What did you think?
Me neither. Like I would say 10 feet before the wire, I was pretty sure I wouldn't get there. And I feel like Snowpiercer just gave up very, very late there. And mine just kept trotting. He never really gave up. And I don't know, at the end of the day, at the end of the race, I would have probably take a flip, like take a half and half of the lead. I didn't know, like you said, if I got there in time or not.
And, going into a race like that, it looked like one of the more wide open races on the card tonight. What's your approach and strategy going in?
Well, if you have too much in mind, I feel like that's when you make mistake. You go in there, you know every horses. You've been racing against them. For example, that Snowpiercer, I was following him last gold. I was in the 3-0 and he was in the front and he looked a little lost, almost pulled up, and I removed mine there thinking that I had to kind of. So following him today, I knew that he might do that getting out of the first turn, and I wasn't going to panic even. I just wanted a good trip for my horse tonight, and it worked out good. You need luck. You need to be prepared and need luck, a good horse and good team.
And last question, a lot of chaos in that race tonight. You might expect that with 2-year-old trotters, but what do you do when all that's happening around you?
Well, same thing with the 2-year-old trotting filly before. You just don't want to panic. Just listen to your horse. I feel like you don't want to be the one caught doing a mistake, putting your horse on the run. I know there's some horses that whatever you do, they might run. It's not your fault, but you don't want it to be your fault. So you just stay focused the whole race. And like my trotter actually in that race, he's pretty honest, because in the last turn he put some step because he was touching himself a little bit. He was all doubled up. but he just want to trot. I feel like those my MVP have been driving this year. That's all they do. They want to trot. They, even if they interfere a little bit, they touch themselves. They're pretty honest. So I just can thank the horse himself. Like he did the job for me.
All right, congrats again, Louis. Good luck the rest of the way tonight. DW's point man, now an OSS Super Final champion.